Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing good. So today I'm going to show you create form in Vue. In my previous video I have done basic setups of Vuex and installing Vuex. So in this video first we will be creating add form. So let me show you Vue that I have created in my previous video. So here you can see add button I have added. So we need to create Vue regarding this add button. So now let's go and do that. So in this video we will be creating first Vue router and create form. So now let me show you code. In code app.vue you can see we have our list view that you are just seen in browser. So now let's just create one folder that is user, and inside that let's create new file. Let's say add user.vue. So now in this file we will be creating our create add form basically. So let's copy from app.vue and paste inside this. So now let me just remove style because I don't need the styling also, and let's remove table also because we don't need here, we need form here. Now let's change it, so list to, let's say, add user. Now let's change this add to list button now, and now let's create one more file. Let's say list users dot view. Now let me show you router file I have already created it. So here you can see I have imported create router, create web history, and here I have also imported both the add user and list user. And then you can see I have created roots. So on like base URL I'll be calling my list user, and on like add user URL I'll be calling my add user component. And then create router is done and that is exported. So now let's include this router file into our main.js. So in main.js write import router from folder, it's router slash index.js. And now let's hold this create app inside a variable const app, and this mount will be done later. So write app.mount, and before that write app.use, that is router. Now our app will be looking into these routes that we have in our Vue app. Now let's check in browser. There is a error. Okay, in my index.js I need to include .view also. So now in list view, let me add same app.view content. And now let me remove import because these two files are not needed. And in add user also, I need to remove this. So remove from here also. And now let's define add user root, that is add user. So now in app.view, let's remove script and template also, because here we will be just defining our router view. So write router dash view, because now our router will take care of routes to which component will go. So that's why we need to change app.view. So now let's go and link this add button. So now here write router link, and this will be to whichever like path we will define into. So this add button will redirect to that. So inside this to write path, let me just add in curly bracket. Inside the path we need to write add user that we have defined in our Vue router. So now let's close also, and write inside router link add, and just copy class also and paste here. And now remove extra add button one, and let's keep it colon, that is dynamic. But here it's not dynamic, but I'm just used to like define it like this. So now let's check in browser, click on add. Now you can see it's going to add user. So now need to add button CSS to main CSS, and now you can see list is in right side. Now let's copy and change in add user also. Change this button and write list here, and path will be just base URL because we have defined list here. So now let's check in browser. So now click on add, and now click on list. So you can see now router is working. So now secondly, let's start by creating our form. So I'm getting one form input from Bootstrap. I've just copied from there and paste here. So starting you can see one email address. Now let's copy and let's create another one and let's give it label name. Also change its remove placeholder and change also this example form controller. Let's say let's keep this one and change email to 2 and name type will be text. So two fields we have now. So now let's create third one. So third one, let's say phone number. So write or change label to phone number. Also change type, let's say tell. Then placeholder remove. And let's change this to 3 and 3. So now let's create fourth one. So fourth one, let's say username. Let's change label to username. Change this to 4. That's our fourth input field. And also take change type to text. Now let's create another select type. Let's say gender. That will be a drop down. So let's say male, female. So now let me just add a row and column d6 like side by side. So let me add a div class row and a div class column d6 to like every input field. So let me just quickly add it. So to first input field and close also inline, then second same inline and third. So I'm just adding all these to look form a little bit better. So now let's also add a margin a little bit. So write let's say 2 and with every field let's add this also. So at the end of form let's write button also for submit. So write button type submit and let's say submit and let's give class, let's say btn primary and let's say call md12. Now refresh. So here you can see that's how now our form looks. So now let's give one border between these. So write hr, that is horizontal link basically, and let's give form a class and let's say margin top of let's say 3. So now refresh. So now you can see horizontal line is there. So that's all in this video. In this video we have seen how to create a form in Vue, and in my next video I'll show you how to manage state and how you will be like storing your values in store using this form and how basically Vuex you will be using by this form. So if you have any doubt related to this topic, then you can comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.